Remember the story of Joseph? His brothers hated him. They were jealous of him. They threw him in a pit and they left him for dead. But God, in his sovereignty, took him into Egypt, and eventually he became a leader in Egypt. In fact, he was second only to Pharaoh. And then in response to a huge famine that he had predicted, all of his brothers and his father had to make their way to Egypt just to survive. When their father died, the brothers were fearful that Joseph would retaliate against them for what they had done in the past. So they sent a message to Joseph saying, "Your father gave this command before he died. Say to Joseph, please forgive the transgression of your brothers and their sin because they did evil to you." But Joseph said to them, "Do not fear, for am I in the place of God?" In other words, God is the judge. When others have hurt us, it would be good for us to remember what Joseph did. He asked the question, am I in the place of God? Let God be God. He went on and said, as for you, you meant evil against me. He doesn't discount that. But God meant it for good, to bring it about that many people should be kept alive as they are today. In other words, God was doing something. And that's exactly what took place when it comes to the evil perpetrated on Charlie Kirk and his family. And we should recognize that God needs to be God. We release the offense and the offender, and our healing begins.